Doesn't your style favor you in the pros though?
Yeah.
Because you're a pressure fighter?
Yeah, I think it does.
Because when the pressure fighter fights a pure boxer in the amateurs, they got 3 rounds. They got to point you the first 3 rounds. But when you're a pressure fighter, throughout the rounds, you wear them down. So. Now, who did you... We brought up a name.
Okay.
So you beat somebody in the amateurs that's really a big name right now. Yeah, let's bring it up.
Let's bring...
Somebody
talk to me about Tank Davis.
Yeah. I first met Tank in the Junior Olympic Nationals in North Carolina in Camp Lejeune. I was, nobody really knew me. They knew Tank. And
so Tank's coming with all the fans.
No, his people, because obviously we had our team, Region 14, and the Silver Glove team was mostly made out of the Region 14 team.
Okay.
So Tank I fought a kid from Texas the day before, went to the semifinals against Tank. Tank actually fought Manny Jr.
Oh, Manny Robert Jr.
Manny, and so whoever won between that fight was gonna fight me. Tank won, so me and Tank fought in the semifinals. And I still remember that day. We're in line and Tank.
Look at that smile, bro.
Because we're in line, and in line for the doctors, they put us by bouts. So obviously we're standing right next to our opponents. And he was just talking like, "Yo, you ever won this tournament?" I was like, "Oh no, I was here last year, but I lost." And he just looked at me, he just nodded his head, and he just started shadowboxing. I'm like, "Dude, what are you shadowboxing for?"
We were gonna see the doctor.
Yeah, So I'm like, all right, cool. So people were from the first round going crazy from his side.
Okay.
But from the first round, I put hands on him. I think in the first round I was already up 5-3. So because in the Junior Olympics it's clean shots, Olympic style scoring.
Okay.
So 3 judges out of the 5 had to click a certain button at the same time for you to get the point.
Okay.
So I was up 5-3. After the second round, I believe I was up 7-4. So going into the last round, I was already up. And the last round, I put hands on him again. I gave him an 8 count, and at the end of the score, I beat him 10-5. So then I moved on to the finals, and then I won the whole thing.
The whole thing.
So you fought him a total of 3 times, all right?
3 times. The second time was in 2 years later, because the first time was in 2010. The second time was in 2012 at the USA Men's Nationals. We fought the first bout of the tournament. Like the top 2 guys met right away. And social media, he started talking smack. I was in line for a doctor, and a friend of mine screenshotted his thing and sent it to me. I guess it was on Facebook, and he's like, I'm fighting the dude that I lost to in the jail. He's like, I'm gonna bite this dude's head off. He put it out there, and I was like, all right, we'll see. So I get there, and start warming up, whatever. We get in the ring. After the first round, I think I was down 4-3. I was down by 1. Going into the second, my dad, I was down. My dad,
pep talk.
Pep talk. It's my dad.
Yeah.
So you gotta get this guy.
Exactly.
All right, let's go. Second round, I was up by 1. I think I was 8-7. 8-7. So going into the last round, just same thing do the same thing as the second round. So I start going at him. I actually hit him with the right hand. He goes down, and he start giving me an 8 count. He gets up, get on him again, and he goes down. I think he was just I beat him mentally. He just went down. Like, I didn't really hit him with anything. Like, I was just getting in there close to roughing him up a little bit, and he went down, and he gets up, and he throws the mouthpiece at the ref.
What?
So right there, like, he has mental problems, man. He's crazy.
Okay.
So the referee stopped it. I was in the neutral corner. When she stopped it, he starts walking towards me, and I'm in the neutral corner. I'm like, dude, this fool literally the fight's over. He's literally walking towards me.
So he wants it.
So he wants to fucking go.
Yeah.
So I take a step forward, and we bump heads, and he's all crying and shivering. What? And I told him, he was like all shivering. He was mad, and I was like, I told him, hit me, motherfucker. Like, get suspended, because obviously you do stuff like that in the amateur program, you get suspended.
Yes,
So he didn't do shit. He was just right there, just crying. The referee came over. She's like, no. Send him back to his corner. Send me back to my corner. Obviously, when they announced the winner, both fighters come to the middle with the ref, but they had to keep him there because he was throwing a tantrum. He was all crazy. So it was just me and the referee in the middle of the ring. I won. That was the first fight. I fought 4 more times. I won the whole tournament. Then 2 months later, we fought again at the California Golden Gloves in the Nationals. I believe this was the semifinals, and this time he beat me. I don't think he beat me. It was a closer fight, but there was a lot of shady stuff going there. Like obviously there's rules with USA Boxing that the referees aren't supposed to touch you. Or, there's certain things. So during the fight, obviously he's a southpaw, I'm a right-hander, so
You guys bump.
our legs could bump, which they did. He went down. Obviously, I mean, it's an injury, but he has to get up on his own. But the referee literally picked him up. Once the referee touched him, everybody on the crowd started going crazy, started booing, and I mean, you're not supposed to touch the guy.
So
I mean,
that took out of your game plan too.
not my game plan, but it just showed me like, yo,
What the
like
rules?
there was a little favoritism, and he beat me on 3-2, a split, because they have 5 judges, so 3-2, and after that we haven't met since. Maybe in the pros we'll meet again.